Hello, hello, hello. Okay, do the usual thing. Close the. Move this over here. Okay, we are live. Welcome, everyone. I just thought I'd cover this move because we are getting this attempted breakout at the moment on Bitcoin. So, yeah, let's just have a look at it and see. I basically, at the moment, we're kind of above most of the reasonable levels that you could see a reversal from this range. So it's just a matter of whether this can hold and continue to get some volume coming up through here. So we do have the, this will be the weekly, or no, monthly VWAP just coming up. So we do have this to be aware of. And of course, just from a technical perspective, we've got nice confluence around this 49k area if this does get continuation higher. Now that's a big if at the moment. We can also put the 0.5 on and this probably gives us confluence for this zone that we are in at the moment. Good morning, everyone. Georgia, Luke, are you sure you want to live because you won't be able to trade in the same time? I'm not really trading this move. Yeah, I'm not really looking to trade this move at the moment. This is just one that we have to just wait and see what happens. It's relatively straightforward. You just at the moment wait for a break of trend, and then I'll look for short positions. But yeah, definitely, I think trading this you can. There's definitely yeah. We'll see. This is that point where everyone kind of goes, "Oh, look, we're breaking out." And we have to kind of just wait and see what happens. It'd be nice to get a touch of this weekly VWAP. I think what would be really important now is just because we had all of these candle closes below this monthly open previously, and it's trying to get back and to close above there. So if it can do this, I think that's fairly bullish. It's taken out everything within this range. Yeah, it's taken out pretty much everything that we can get from the range here. 47.9 we have. Let's have a look. Anchored VWAP. Anchored VWAP from where? Because from all-time high, that's the only other thing you could pull an anchored VWAP from at the moment. No, that wouldn't be up there. That would be down here somewhere. Yeah. Oh yeah, of course. That was also was supporting us the other day. Uh ah. Is it? No, that was also supporting us the other day. I'm not quite sure what anchored VWAP you're talking about because that was where we had our support. If we're taking an anchored VWAP from these highs up here, at least on this exchange, on Bybit, it's below, and that has been supporting price. Yeah. Single prints, R1 pivot, top of the channel around 47.9k. Pivot, yeah. Pivot? Yeah. Yeah, so we do have that pivot up there. And of course we do, yeah, we know that we've got these single prints above us. Zoom out. Here we go. So this is giving us a nice level around 47,950 at the moment. Yeah, so 47,950, 48K. If it can continue higher at the moment, this is Binance looks to be trying to weigh it down a little bit. Let's have a look on here. FTX pretty passive on this move. 48K's got something in there, not a lot. Uh, yeah, this is mainly Binance that are really kind of doing this at the moment. But then they've pulled these asks here, so again, we'll wait and see what can happen on this. It's quite interesting. Earlier on, we did have some bearish CVD just before we were coming up into these highs. So we can have a look at this. And this had formed, I think. Oh no, where was I seeing that? Remember. I can't remember why I was looking at the bearish CVD. But it ended up that it was leading, of course. So open interest has taken a bit of a fall on here as well. So I would assume that's a lot of shorts being stopped. Our liquidations, how are they looking? Not really a lot in the not so much liquidations going on. Sprinkle some magic on Sol. Yeah, Sol was a good trade last night, wasn't it? That was good fun. Where is it on here? Let's remove these pivots. We don't need those. Sol UST, USDT. So this is the trade that we took on Sol yesterday, which was really good. Just during the stream, as everyone was fudding it, I was buying it. That's what you do. Something that's like a massive, huge thing in the crypto space, been the best performing asset for like months. It's not just going to dump because the network's down. And we took the long and we've got nice profit off of that already. Yeah, predicted funding has been negative, but it's gone back into the neutral now. So we will monitor that. Things are getting a little bit shorts definitely being stopped out at this point, and now longs obviously taking over. So we do see this increase in net longs as we're coming up into an area of resistance. So we'll see how this goes. I would be prepared to short it, but I think it's a little bit early days at the moment right now. I want to give this a little bit more time. Basically, like this would be really quite straightforward to trade. If it gets a move down below and breaks this market structure, I'd then be looking for shorts further down. I think at the moment it's just like we're clearly in an uptrend, right? There's no way. There's highs, lows, high, low, high, low, high, low, high. Even if this comes back and tests the monthly open or something at this stage, that would still be bullish, and you'd have to expect continuation off of that. But yeah, 10 minutes away from our hourly close. We've also got, is this still here? Okay. So it'll be interesting to see what happens when we come into this point on the speed fan as well. Um, Kong, that was a class FOMO trade. Yeah, I've been waiting to get in on a soul trade for a while, and yeah, we had the perfect opportunity to do that earlier, so that was very nice. Um, cool. Just need to keep checking my phone. I'm supposed to be going out in a bit, but I'll probably try and stay live for a little bit longer. What else do we have going on? Certainly does appear as though we're going to keep pushing on this. A lot of buying coming in. Luke, do we have bullish CVD locally on the 3 minute with open interest picking up? Let's have a look on that. So again, I'm just looking on. Uh, yeah, not really anything I can read into this at the moment, I don't think. It's just, yeah. We'll look on Binance. It's giving us the 3 minute chart here. Open interest on Binance, increasing. Yeah, it certainly good, looks good for a little bit more continuation at the moment. There's not really that much interest in selling this anymore, so we will. Let's see. There's yeah, no weakness at all yet. There's no weakness at all on this chart. Oth was saying. So until we see some kind of weakness, yeah, I wouldn't want to be shorting this. I think we probably do see a pullback at least to kind of test around this monthly open area. But why would you short here when there's a fairly high probability that we at least come up into 48k, possibly up into 49 as well. So if we can get a move up into here and then maybe coming back test a little bit, then that would look a lot better. And even to scale into a swing short here, I just don't know because I'm very bullish on the chart overall. And I do think we'll be seeing I think we'll see a break of this fairly soon, and I do think we'll be going to see all-time highs in the next few weeks. But well, next few weeks, I do think we'll be seeing all-time highs later this year. But so I wouldn't want to get into a swing short position. We'll see. 48.4 limits on FTX, Bitfinex. Let's have a look at those. Binance still absorbing this a little bit. Yeah, that's interesting. FTX is looking up towards like 50k or something here. Yeah, 48K. This is just silly. Whoa. Chart on. There it is. Where are we? Yeah, 47,950. Not really talking much, am I? I'll look at the chat again in a minute. This is weird. I'm not quite sure where I want to pull this fib from because this was so impulsive on the move down, but I guess that's your change of trend. That gives us nicer confluence. So we've got the single prints and the 0.5 coming up there. I guess I have pulled my speed fan to this low. So if I do the same on my fibs, it doesn't make too much difference actually. I think I prefer that. Let's pull this back a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to take it from this low because this wick was so different on different exchanges, wasn't it? Whereas this was a little bit more, yeah, the same, I guess. These numbers are all very small. How do I do the... Um, oh no. Oh, I think that my numbers are just going to be small anyway. Liquidity at 47.9. Yes, so we do have this little spike up. So if we just would have to go all the way back on the 1 minute chart. Oh, where are we going? Oh man, this is going to take a while. Because this was... I could probably have got this on the 5 minute chart. I don't know why I'm doing this. There we go. So we do have these highs. But I'm not sure if I consider that part of this range because the actual range was formed off of this high. So that's the last real kind of high that I'm looking for out of this one. We also need to be aware that there is this. Whoa, this is getting messy. But we have confluence. What do we have confluence with? No, nothing much. Never mind. Okay. So 48, 200, 47, 800 as a general area to be looking at. That's where we have our single prints, we have our 0.5 fib, we have our speed fan. And some other stuff there as well. Then up here, we've got our golden pocket on our weekly level. All right. What are we talking about? What's okay, people looking at trading light. Okay. Yes, I use trading light. I'll do a quick explanation on that. Huge divergence on BTC 15-minute. What kind of divergence are you looking at, Top Tech? I think Leek will do a tutorial on trading light. In the meantime, you guys... Oh, the one that Neko did, yeah. Yes, let's get the likes up. We've got 88. Let's try and get 100 people in here. Let's get it up to at least 50 likes. That will be very nice. Please, thank you. Cool. Yeah, so trading light. Maybe what I'll do... Is it? Yeah, it's kind of about time. I was waiting because this is not the... This is still the dev release at the moment, and I'm waiting for this to have the public release so that I can actually do a video on how to use it. But hey, if they're not going to release this to the public, P and yeah, P. Do we know if do we have any more information from them on what's going on when this is going to be released? Because we're still waiting for a partnership from these guys. Maybe I need to follow that up. Because then I can do a video on this. But until the actual product's out there for people to use, or for everyone to use, there's just no point in me doing it. It is pointless. I'm not going to advertise a video that I haven't watched. I'll watch it first. If it's a good tutorial, then I might watch it. Oh man. Uh, but yes, I will be doing that as soon as we get yeah, as soon as this gets released for everyone. Footprint data. Who was asking about that? Was that you the same? You're asking what footprint data is. So this is a footprint chart. This is a low time frame footprint. Basically what your footprint is it's candles. So 1 minute candles that you see here, but you get to see all of the information that's within each of those candles. I'll put it back onto this, which is the half-hour chart, which is a bit easier to understand. Again, I do have videos on this on YouTube on how you can use this. So this is a footprint like bid ask profile. So what you're seeing here on the left hand side is all the selling volume at market, and what you're seeing on the right hand side is all the buying volume at market. Okay, so market sells, market buys, and then what you get from your delta and looking at CVD, yeah, so your delta on here, you can see from this on, for example, this current candle, we're at negative 14 million delta from a 29 million volume candle itself. So you can see that the difference between the buyers and the sellers here is negative 14 million. So there are more sellers at market than there are buyers. However, like these previous candles, you've got more buyers and sellers, more buyers and sellers, more buyers and sellers. And then you have the CVD, which is the accumulative effect of that. I'm going to link you my video because I do have a whole video that explains this. uh, Actually, can someone link the video? Where is it? Terry, I'm just going to link the video for this. But it goes over, yeah, exactly what you're looking at on the CVD. It goes over this chart. It goes over what CVD divergence is, and all of that kind of stuff as well. Let me actually just find it. Go onto the learn to trade sections. Hello. Whoa, let's not look at that one. And oh, everything's on there. Someone will link it. Where is it? Where is it? I'm not good at finding my own stuff. CVD. CVD, where are you? I'm sure people can see it and I can't. If I don't see it in the next like few minutes, I'm gonna give up. I give up. It will be linked soon. Oh man. Seems we are stopped out by a JJ level so far. What was he saying? Let's have a look. 47,700. Uh, 47,606 area. Oh right, yeah, it's just these highs. Too much text in your thumbnails. Reduce text and you'll get more views. Maybe. Yeah. Yeah, maybe I just need to simplify the thumbnails a little bit. I don't know. We're being stopped by range value area low. What range are you looking at? The problem with all of this is, where do you take the range? We've got one here. How do you draw this? Because that's not so much a range. Go from here to here, actually. That's okay. Yeah, there we go. So we do have this little range here. Anna, well spotted. Well spotted, Anna. So we do have this range value area low on here. And actually, that's pretty much perfectly got it. So that's quite nice. So we're drawing this from here to where we got the breakout, with this being the range. I think that's valid enough. There's your range. That little box. Yeah. Good stuff. So as of yet, yeah, we've not really managed to get back into this area. What am I doing? I'm going to do the usual thing now, I think, of going offline. Now that I've like gone through some stuff. So we know, yeah, we know these are the levels, the kind of important levels of resistance that we're approaching. I'm going to draw this down a little bit. Let's just put this into like 49,200, 48,950. Whoa, 950. These are our zones. We do have this previous range value area low here, but I think it's more likely that we come up into this area at the moment. Yeah, other than that, there's not really much to look at. You wouldn't want to be taking longs here because it's just not really getting the volume in. So we're not really seeing that increase in volume for this to be like okay, this is really breaking out at this stage. If we start to see like some massive increase in volume, then yeah, maybe you can hop in on a long. But unless you're at long from the lows of the range here, there's probably no point doing that. So it's just a case of just waiting, allowing this move to develop. Like if you're holding spot Bitcoin, great, it's going up in price. And then there'll be short opportunities to come soon. So as soon as we do lose, like this is actually really, really straightforward. Lose that line and we're probably going down, because you don't want to be losing momentum on something like this. So if, for example, we come in, we get a bounce up into here, we lose this, and we start to come back down, I think it's probably quite likely that we see lower prices. In which case we'd be looking at our support levels. Let's assume we get up to like 48k. A daily open? Why do I have a daily open there? It's not a daily open. I'm talking nonsense. Yeah, I'll probably be looking back down towards 46,400, 46,380 kind of area. If we do come up here, I'd be looking at that as support. So what would be really quite nice is, yeah, we come up here, we get this bounce down here, we put in a range, and then we can attempt higher. We'll see how that goes. At the moment, things still looking okay. Cool. All right, I'm gonna leave it at that because I think Bitcoin dominance is increasing through all this as well. So there's not really anything to look at on the alts. Yep. Are any alts pulling back to areas that might be of interest? So we can just take a quick look at some alts and just see if we're likely to get some bounces here. Litecoin doing Litecoin stuff. Link's looking okay. ETH. Oh. We always get big moves after I go offline, yeah. I'd like to see ETH move down to this area here. I think that would be really nice. Ignore that point of control. It's not necessary to be there. I think that would be a really nice area to get in on Link. Cool. Anything else moving? Let's see stuff that's moving down. Everything's bullish. What? When did I draw this line? Because this is this has followed it perfectly. If anyone can find out when I drew that line, that would be cool. It's done it perfectly. I must have done a stream on the 22nd of August or 21st of August sometime. Yeah, cool. All right, yeah, we just got to wait on this one. Cool. Okay, let's see if we can get the move up into here. Then possibly this will give an opportunity to take a short if we do lose this trend. We'd have to see a bit more than it's a line. It's there as as basically an example, but if we do see a loss of momentum on here, then I do think we can get a pullback to take a short from. But we know the levels here. So yeah, thank you for watching, everyone. Nothing else to go over. Funding's still negative, so again, you don't want to be jumping into short positions too early on this because it does everything's pointing higher right now. Everything. So we'll see how it goes. Cool. Thanks, everyone.